So basically, what this episode of this anime is this zombie of season one. There's a few questions I would like to ask you guys. Basically basically in this episode, like I said, episode six of is this a zombie? Excuse me for a second. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, but no, it's just been linking to me all morning long. It's just the hours just really bad, so I just want to let you guys know about that. But even though I'm fine, I'm just nothing personal or anything like that. So basically, what is in this episode? It seems to me that the girl with the knight armor is very very dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she really actually is. Really actually is. I was quite shocked and surprised, you know, that the power that she really has, that she really has, like any kind of different of a magic that she's using, and basically it basically is like it's kind of like she's not allowed to talk. But even though if she were to talk, that means she'd be giving out a spell to basically take their victims down. And I think I definitely do think I understand now when it comes to basically of this anime that she's not allowed to talk because even though the words that she may say that could into result of other people could get hurt because what she's doing and what she was saying. And I mean, we don't know what she's saying, we don't know what she's doing. You could just tell like the MC character's like, no, don't do this, no, like don't do this, don't do this, because I mean, it seems he knows a lot about her than she knows a lot about him, and it seems to me them two have been very good friends for probably practically for a very long time. But even though the MC character, based with her, the necromancer girl, whatever you want to call her, is basically that. I think she casts a spell on the MC to make him immortal and stuff like that. Because the thing about zombies is that I mean I wouldn't say that they are very hard to kill or anything like that. Very hard to kill or anything like that. But it basically feels to me that that must be a similar sort of situation where you have to basically just kill them so they won't resurrect back. But even though they can still resurrect back, and they can, you just never know if they're going to be able if they're able going to be doing that because you could just tell like zombies can run, walk, possibly even talk, just to see you here what basically in this area of this episode because he's not like any other zombie that I have not actually seen. It's just basically that you just see the history of like video games, movies, and stuff like that, or anime. Like some people may say, like, oh yeah, there's running zombies. Oh yeah, there's walking zombies. But whatever you want to call it. And some people probably don't believe in zombies and stuff like that. I don't know if I believe them or not. I really don't know. It doesn't really matter to me or stuff like that. But that's just basically what it feels to me and stuff like that. Especially when you have like a if this Earth were to go into a global pandemic, like then all of a sudden we got zombies all over the world, and and one thing that zombies do like, they can eat almost anything. They don't care. They don't care. They will eat almost anything. But you have to remember something is that they are dead means that they are dead. I guess, but no matter how many times you try to kill them, they can still find some sort of way they can make themselves literally much more stronger. That's basically what I definitely do think. But we really do not know what the full extent of the powers that the zombies really actually do have and stuff. And just by looking at the MC, like he said that that the girl with the knight armor, and basically what she did, she gave the man the spell, and so he can be immortal. Means he can die 1,000 times or 1 million times, and he can still live and stuff like that. Some people may think like, oh, there's just no way to kill him or anything like that. But even though there's probably is a way that he can die and stuff like that. But even though he does take a lot of damage, even though it hurts and stuff like that, and stuff. Now I want to talk about the girl with the blonde hair because this girl is an absolute freak of nature. I am not joking. I am not joking because this girl is basically what she did to herself like that. and basically she kind of like tore all of her flesh off by using the spell. And I was going, oh my gosh, that's very graphic right there, because I was kind of shocked that they really show that and stuff like that, basically in an anime like that, because usually in other different animes they really do not show that kind of stuff, because it's very graphic and stuff. It's very, very graphic. I'm not talking about Ashley or anything like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the graphic things, what she did to her arms and did to her body, that she doesn't even care and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like wondering, like, is she really a zombie or not, or maybe she's much more different than MC, than basically than the MC. And the one thing is that basically is that what I like about the MC did, which I definitely I do agree, well, basically what he did, that he spared her life, and he doesn't want to kill her. But even though she, it doesn't really matter, because she can still be resurrected, and she can always start back all over again, or whatever it maybe is and stuff like that. But I want people just to really just know life is not a game, and it's not, because if you take way too much of it for granted, that you think that life is a game, then you can find out really the hard way. So even though I'm just saying, I'm not trying to scare people into it, but even though I'm just saying that, like hey, I wish I was a zombie. I wish I could be killed like 100,000 times or a million times and stuff like that. And I mean, be careful what you wish for. I would say that. I would say that. But it just seems that this episode was insane. I've never seen an episode where just basically just go so much high up. Just see these dark things basically in this episode. It just makes you wonder. And that's basically what it seems to me. Now, one thing, there is also a complaint I definitely do want to talk about, basically in regards of this episode. Basically, regard of this episode is basically has to do with the MC, because I don't see the MC really doing the magical girl anymore. I mean, I think it looks weird on him. That's just my opinion and stuff. But it does look kind of funny, but I think it's meant to be to look very funny and weird also as well too. But it seems to me that his powers are dwindling. That's what it looks to be, because it looks to me he doesn't really have really much that he can really go through. But even though when he go against of the girl with the blonde head, one thing really shocked me the most is just like she was screaming and like yelling and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, it gave me chills up to my spine. I'm not joking. I am not joking. That gave me chills up to my spine. But this anime is really something else, and because I think I was a little bit critical on the anime. I think I was, but not that very critical. But even though I mean it may not be the best anime I've seen, but it seems to me I'm probably going to put this anime probably in my top 15, maybe top 10 or something like that, and see how the anime really holds and stuff like that. But you never know. But yeah, anyways, I love this episode. I thought it was very good, and I just love this episode. But I'd love to hear you guys what your arguments are basically in regards to this episode. Do you guys agree with some of the things about what I said? Basically, about global pandemic, zombies, and stuff, especially after the MC being zombie and stuff like that. I really am very, very curious about what you guys have to say. So yeah, anyways, that's it for like I said, that's it for this video. But yeah, anyways, this time next, it was I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you can have one day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit like and give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification button as well too, so let me know you guys watching my videos. And please leave me comments below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you have one day. Take care. God bless. Remember, just love me. I love you guys. Please stay safe and remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.